A very long time ago, there was an ancient race called the Old Ones. The Old Ones like to make a lot of cool stuff, like pizza, and roller coaster rides, and puppies. They like to travel the galaxy and make lots of really cool stuff, like Markiplier videos and cheese bites from Pizza Hut.
Seriously, do you remember Pizza Hut cheese bites? Those things were fucking rad.
Eventually, they came across a bunch of emos called the Necrontyr, who didn't like anything fun because they lived on a big stinky planet that was full of radiation and poopy things. And the Necrons were eventually like, "Fuck you, old man, we don't like any of that fun stuff, we're going to kill you now." This eventually became known as the War in Heaven, and the Old Ones started to lose quite badly. And they were like, "Well, fuck you, I'm going to make..."
The absolute worst decision ever.
They made a bunch of green-skinned bastards who can take on absolutely anything. Welcome to Lore and Stuff, we're talking about the Orcs!
So the Orcs are basically what happens when you hand a mushroom a gun and say, "Go, do a crime." They're big, they're mean, they're Cockney for some reason, and I'm pretty sure they're the only things in Warhammer that are actually having anything resembling fun. Orcs don't need to eat, breathe, sleep, or anything like that. All they literally need to do is just grab a gun and say, "I'm gonna shoot that thing over there." Probably the weirdest thing about the Warhammer Orcs is their power of belief. If an Orc believes something and he believes it hard enough, it just becomes fact. It works. It just works. Orcs' power of belief is an actual real thing. It's why if they paint their guns yellow...
Stop your yamming! This is taking too sogging long. Let me tell you how Orcs work, right? Orcs is the best. They're the biggest, maniest and shootiest Gitz around. And the biggest, meaniest, shootiest Git gets to be the boss. And the biggest, orkiest orc of them all is Gazgul! He's the big boss, yeah? And he's the best! The prophet of the war! Yeah? Speaks to the Great Green and our biggest, most colossal orcs, Grok and Mork. York is brutal but cunning, and Mork is cunning but brutal. It's not hard to figure that one out, so shut your f***ing mouth! Orcs like three things: shooting, speeding, warring and shooting. Can't forget that. On occasion, we likes a bit of crumping too. That's why we paint our cars red here, so they go faster. And our shooters yellow. They get more darker. And if you paint it all purple, it disappears. How do I know? Well, you've never seen a purple orc, have ya? Orcs is the best in everything, and don't you forget it!
Boy, so this universe just kind of sucks, huh?
Yep.
Torture fetish elves, life-hating robots, inquisitors with the authority to blow up planets, actual, literal demons, and even these funky-looking guys. Well, at least they're having fun. But at least it can't get much worse, right?
It's standing right behind me, isn't it?